it's working. I don't know what's going on. We'll figure it out later. I think it should work now. I'm sorry. I tried doing it a different way and it didn't it worked earlier, but now it's not. So it's okay. We're back. And let's see. I just gotta refresh this. I think it should be okay. I know we're on this one. Let's see. Where's Facebook? Right here. All right, here we are. And okay, I'm back. I'm sorry. It wasn't working before. And unfortunately, I don't know if this is working. So, let's just make sure this is on and then we'll go. Oh. Okay, well that's working. And it's working. All right, let's just get Facebook up. Because I'm sure Facebook's not up yet. I'm not sure. I think it might be. There we are. It wasn't. I was trying to do some reroute it so it would be easier on my computer, you know, in case. But it didn't work. But it's okay, now it's working. Should be able to hear sound. If you can't hear sound, let me know in the comments. Sorry, I was on time. It's okay. All right, we're gonna run some music too, and there we go. So if the music is too loud, let me know. And pop up the channel, please. Okay, so we should be okay now. Right? There we go. Okay. Oops. Okay, we're all good now. We're all good. We're here. Okay, I got the. My A3 is going. Oh, okay, I understand. All right, well, we're here, and sorry for the delay. But we're here. I got cards. I'm gonna get my oops, my this up. It should be fine because I'm not doing anything else besides this. Some of you might have wrote me. Oh, OBS has crashed. Okay. It says OBS has crashed. No. I'll delete. Something's going on. Oh my gosh. No. Okay, it should be fine now. I'm so sorry. This is just a funny thing. Funny. Everybody funny. Everybody funny. Funny. It should work. I'm just gonna erase these. This one. Oh, is that me right now? Might be. No. Okay, it should be fine. Did it crash again? I'm waiting for like... Hold on a second. I bet you I just threw it in the trash or something. Oh, Facebook. I'm gonna blame Facebook. It's like just a continuation of... Oh, there I am. Is that me or no? Okay. No, it's not live right now. I think I did it. I threw like my live in the trash, but it was really funny. So, because I thought it was the old one, I'm like, I'm just gonna throw this in the trash, and then it totally. That was funny. So, okay, this is live. This is okay. This one we're gonna go and that was the one where. All right, I am live, and I am going to do readings. I am. But we're gonna hopefully. It's just on Facebook and YouTube here and Twitch, but I was like, is this funny because this is not working for me today. This, I don't know if it's working. Okay, here it is. And I hope you guys are having a good day. Hi! That's 24 minutes ago. I don't know, is this me or is this... I think it's because of the Facebook like prevent me from like streaming now. They're like, no, you can't stream anymore. We prevent you from doing it. Alright, live. I think I'm still on here. Yeah, I'm right here. Okay. I'm still on I like how I'm still on this one. Okay. Then we got that, and then we'll go to see if Facebook is behaving now. Facebook, are you behaving? Facebook's like, no, we're not allowing it anymore. No more Angie, oh, not allowing their lives. Unless it's because here. Okay. Maybe it's because I did that and it's like, okay, look at Restream. Maybe Restream's having issues. Let's see. Oh, it's sending data to Facebook, but it's not doing anything. Oh. Maybe it's, oh, it says unable to connect to Facebook. Well, hello to people in YouTube. I think I'm sending data to it now. So, we'll see what happens. There it is. Facebook went back. Facebook's back on. Okay, it was because I messed with it so much. Started deleting things that it was like, what is going on? What are you doing? What are you doing, lady? There I am. Okay. I'm back on. Okay. It's all well. All is well and good. Hi, Augusta. How you doing? Okay. We're all good now. Do some readings. I'm gonna do an opening yet of just everything. And if you want a reading, Augusta, let me know. I don't know why I can't see the chat on here. Maybe I'm just gonna write hi to see if it actually shows up on there. On that. Oh, it does. Okay, so even though it's not showing up on as how many people are on there, it's actually working. Okay. Alrighty. Well, we're here. Sorry for the craziness. Went a little crazy there. Let me get the thing up. Alright. Hopefully you can hear me fine. I assume so. We're here. We're gonna do more of a gently unfolding what is, you know, happening for you this as we come to the close of the year, right? We're gonna well, we'll see what Spirit brings forward, but just the theme, just to kind of have an intention for the live. It doesn't have to necessarily follow what we're doing, but it's just what's unfolding for us, or you, whoever's getting read, us in the whole collective of us here that is joining the live or watching as a replay. What's unfolding for us for the upcoming year, 2026. What has come to a close and what's becoming, you know, what's anew, right? So welcome in. And I'm doing well, Augusta. I'm doing well. How are you doing? I got everything fixed on the chat, so that's good. So before we begin, let's just take a moment together and not to prepare, to fix, or just to arrive. And if it feels right, let your shoulders kind of soften, and let your breath drop a little lower, softer. Sundays carry a quieter wisdom. It's usually, you know, like they always say, to relax, and it's a time of rest. They ask us to listen instead of reach, to trust instead of rush. And tonight isn't about answers shouted from the rooftops. Well, it can happen. It's about gently unfolding and the things coming together in their own time. And Spirit always knows where you are. You don't need to perform, decide, or be ready. Just be here with me, and we'll let the rest meet us where we're sitting, right? So we'll just, anybody want a reading? Let me know. Oh, you asked how, oh, you said pretty good. Okay, I asked you how you're doing again. Sorry about that. So we'll see who else shows up. I can do a collective for now, if you would like. Or, no, I'm pretty sure I'm still getting live chat. Sure I am. Yeah, okay. Don't want to miss out on any of the chat. Alright, so let's see, I got the Oracle Mermaid that I pulled out right away. So we'll just do a collective read from that. And we'll see what happens, right? So, oh, one was already turned. But if anybody wants a reading, let me know, and I could, you know, give you one. Make sure I'm not. Alright. That's good. Alright. Just let me know in the chat. Alright, this is for the collective. Okay, nonverbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading, telepathy. I feel like it's just using, as we go forward through the year, just using your, you know, your intuition more of how you're feeling, or how sometimes things can be are more felt than they are spoken. Not everything has to have a meaning or a words behind it. And I feel like a lot of our, what I'm feeling from Spirit is like a lot of our human mind really would okay, thanks Augusta. I'll just finish this up. I think a lot of our human mind really goes towards like needing to have like words or thought behind something. Sometimes it just needs to be felt, and I think it's like going with the feeling of things sometimes, and not having to worry about putting a whole sentence or phrase to it or extra meaning. So that's what I'm feeling as a collective going into the new year is good, just to feel things sometimes instead of worrying about talking about it. All right, Augusta, I can give you a reading. Well, let's do I have more cards, but these are going to go. I have the Heal the Inner Child deck, which I like a lot. So I'll do a reading from that. For you, Augusta. I have coffee too. My coffee, it's probably cold. It's still good. belonging. I think I could do it better. There it goes. Sometimes it's hard to I think when you first meet somebody, Augusta, is it hard to like open up? I feel like, or just be comfortable telling them how you're feeling. I'm not sure if it's you or somebody around you that you're trying to like connect with, and it's just like you feel like inside they do, but it's like they're kind of holding back. I did sense before I pulled a card, a woman in spirit. And it feels like it felt like a mom, but I feel like it's because I feel that way. I think it's because you knew her when you were younger. And she was more of an authority figure in your life, but not as much a mom. So maybe I'm feeling more of a grandma than a mom. Grandmas can feel like be like moms, and I'm getting brown hair and kind of up to here. Not sure if this is her age or the year, but like 62. Okay. Your Nana passed earlier this year. Not sure if this is the night. I got 62. And the way she's presenting herself sometimes when they're young, but her hair would have been up to here. I do feel like you were at her house. It makes me feel like you were playing Barbie dolls there, or some type of dolls on the floor. Like did she watch you? Like take care of you? Sometimes like babysit you? I know a lot of grandmas do, but she's giving me that memory. It makes me feel like, unless she's showing me I feel like it's you. I don't think it's somebody related to you now. I feel like it's a memory. So that's what I'm trying to say. Like 90% sure it's a memory. So she's got the hair, and then I feel like she's... Hi, Tatiana. How you doing? Tainata. Sorry. And I'm seeing like a dark brown carpet. My head feels kind of messed. Okay, yeah, after Augusta here. I feel like my head's kind of like foggy. Like I feel like did she fall down at one point? Tainata. Okay, Tainata. I'm sorry. I'm horrible with it. I feel like she would have like she had got maybe not as much vertigo as as bad as vertigo, but I feel like she's also showing me a white teddy bear. Okay, Tay. Okay, I'll do that. Thanks, Tay. And I do feel like she had issues just with her stomach in the end too. Like she wasn't eating. I feel like and well, I do feel the dizzy in my head, so I feel like that was something to do with like her passing. Yeah, I'll pull more cards. So I don't know if this is Augusta's this resonating. Have you been looking into your ancestors recently, Augusta? I feel like, or just thinking of, you know, like what hurt her, you know, like because of her passing, I'm sure there's like was thinking of who her parents were and the talk of that, but I feel like even since then you've been thinking about doing more of like investigating of where your family came from, and a little further back than what she was. So I feel like what she's wants to say is, I feel like it has to do with this boundary card or belonging card, Augusta. It's like when I was talking about, it's like I feel like you are one to oh, you have been, okay, yeah, ancestor. I feel like with this belonging card, I feel like you do connect with people, but it's hard when people, you do sense when they are closed off. I feel like you're more aware of that than other people, and it can affect your mood. Like you wonder why and why, and not, I don't feel like you're like thinking it's you, but sometimes that thought can creep in, and I feel like it's just like but I feel like you are one to want to reach out to people that are quiet and want to make sure they're not lonely, if that makes sense. And it feels like your grandmother is, well, I feel like it's coming from her expressing how she's seen that when you were little, like how you interacted with other people. It's like you can bring out people in a way, but sometimes it's like, don't put it on yourself that you should have to do that. I mean, like, I feel like there's a lot of, it says grief, but I feel like as long as you're like allowing yourself to feel the pain of your grandmother's passing, I feel like you are there for a lot of other people, and allow yourself to do that. I feel like it's like through learning through ancestry too, it does help to like understand the people that came before you, and I feel like you're trying to like remember them in a way and like honor them, but I just have it like they're making me feel like you know, just allow yourself to feel your grief too, and not you give other people space, and I feel like it's just allowing them to have that. Yeah, and I feel like it's because you allowed a lot of other people to have that space, to have that emotional grief, but you didn't allow it to come. You know, you were like holding it back so other people could have it and you could be there for other people. But I feel like it's knowing that you need to feel that too, and allow yourself to. There's like I get emotional as I'm talking about the ancestry, and I feel like there's a reason for that. I feel like there's something in your heart that really is trying to like grasp, like well, the loss and like the remembrance and the like all these people that have done all these amazing things and how they just are like lost and like not remembered as much sometimes, you know, or not even their names. So it's like, you know, I mean, I might be going a little more than, but I just, that's the feeling I'm getting. So it's like, it's just remembering all that, and it's like honoring that, and then through that honor is also the grieving of others. And I feel like even yourself and how you feel like there's things that were taken away from you that you could have, you know, parts of yourself, right? I could have felt. Yeah. But it's I guess that's also goes with the card before about the collective. It's just like, even though you have this emotional grief, it's sometimes it's not like putting words to it or why it happened, but it's more of, it's just feeling it and allowing yourself to feel it. It's just like part of something that never will, you know, you didn't allow yourself to like feel the whole way, so it needs to work its way through your body, you know. And it's as you do feel it, you know, it'll, I'm not going to say it's going to get less and less, but I mean, it will. I mean, then there's times where the grief will come even more, but there's no timetable with grief. It's just more of, you know, but there's always things in our lives that we grieve that we didn't get, you know, like that mom, or the, you know, that you know, part in my life where I wish I could have gone to college or done this or that. You know, I'm just labeling things. But I'm not saying that for you, Augusta, but I'm just saying, you know, there's things that people wish they had, and that's also, you grieve that too. So I'll give you one more card and see what she has from Spirit. Ow. But I do feel like, you know, it's your own story of who you are. And through that story is, you know, why, you know, who you are now. You know, if you didn't have that, you wouldn't be who you are now or where you're at. So it's yeah. And from Spirit, she showed me a bucket. I don't know why, but she showed me a bucket, and it looked like more of a metal bucket. But, yeah. So I don't know why she would show me, but that might be something that's around you now, or Augusta, or I don't know why she would be showing that, but, it looks kind of bluish. Maybe, I'm assuming it's metal, but it could be plastic. I don't know why. But I said a present from Spirit. She showed me a bucket. So I'll leave her love with you, Augusta. Thank you for coming. And you're doing all the right things with feeling it and heal, you know, it's a process, and just be kind to yourself. That's all. So. Hi, Yvonne. You're receiving Reiki lights. Oh, okay. I had a lovely Christmas. Did you? had a nice Christmas. It was very nice. We had we made a roast in the oven, and we don't have family near us, but we opened gifts, and then I went and took a nap. Oh, thank you, Augusta. I appreciate you too. Thank you so much for coming. Hey, Leah, how you doing? Yeah, so we made a roast, and then well, before that we opened presents. I took a nap, even though my son didn't wake up. My youngest, he's 13, he didn't wake up until like 8, so that was nice. And then usually he's like early riser, and then we made dinner and we just kind of hung out. All right, Tay, you want a message from your dad in spirit? Okay, here we go. Okay, Yvonne, I'm gonna give one to Tay, and then I can head on over to you. That sounds good. All right, Tay. Okay. Just the word magnet came up, Tay. I don't know why that would be from, magnet. Okay, pink lotus spirit. Have you been connected? Have you been feeling very connected to other things, like wanting, like being drawn to them, like I guess like a magnet? That's what it made me feel like. Oh, no problem. Thank you. You are too an angel. Pink lotus fairy, a time for spirit, it says. Tay. Makes me feel like a magnet is like you've been really drawn to things. Have you been also, like, I feel like you've been wanting to, or doing more of like meditation? Has it been oh man, I have some things upside down here. This is like meditation and just like I feel like it would be help you with your, do you have like stress in your neck and your shoulders? I feel like that would help. Like, even though, like, if you are having pain or stress in general, you wouldn't think like meditation would really you wouldn't think that your brain could like stop thinking about stuff or not feel the pain, but sometimes it really can make you concentrate on something else instead, or yeah, okay, so, yeah, because it's like I feel like even guided meditation, I've been learning about, like, well, I don't say I've been learning like I've been studying or anything, but it's like I watch the videos on the YouTubes and the TikToks, and also then makes me go down rabbit holes. So I was learning about I don't know, Thomas Campbell. He does a lot of binaural beats, and those really can change the frequency of your brain. I mean, like, we're all energy and we're frequency and stuff. And it's just interesting how he talks about like just getting in different conscious states and then being kind of out of your body. So like even Michael Braun talks about that in a book that I didn't read, but I've read part of it. And he used to have pain, and he would talk about just trying to allow it to, not concentrating on it, but concentrating on other things in your body and emotions and stuff. Oh, you have been listening to this as well? Yeah. Thomas Campbell has been doing a lot of listening to, and he's very analytical. Oh, he had very vivid dreams. Okay, wow. Yeah, especially when you listen to those. I listen to them at night binaural, I always say it wrong, whatever, binaural beats, and with the different frequencies. He was talking about the guided meditations, that sometimes just guided meditations for people that just think too much can help them just concentrate their thoughts, and then, you know, will slow down that stuff. So yeah, I feel like, well, that they're just really, I don't dream as much when I'm listening to them, but there's sometimes when I really have vivid dreams, and I feel like it does help with anxiety and other things too. Like, I do feel, just meditation in general, but I do feel like the binaural beats do like change the frequency in your brain and help things to kind of, yeah. So I don't feel like that's what they were talking about for you, Ty. I know you said your dad passed. Did he do canning? Like, what did he do some type of jar, like with jars? I don't know if it's him that's showing me this, but I'm sure I was like trying to be like, all right, Ty's dad, or if you're here, tell me something. And it was something about, like, it might just be something that he didn't do but you're doing now. It's like but showing me, like, you know, the canning jars. You might not be canning, but oh, it's good for binaural beat size. Oh wow, okay. Or also the guided meditations. I was into printing. Okay. Why am I seeing like jars, like the glass jars? Maybe that'll come to you later. Was that what it, to use glass jars for that? Did he have his ink in there maybe? Are you also looking into, like, trying to, it says transitions into the spirit realm? It makes me feel like, are you looking into, like, trying to connect with him and spirit too? Ty? Oh, if I can get it to work. There it goes. No, I'm not sure. Okay, you're not sure about I'm not sure about the glass jars for some reason. I don't know. There's something to do with, well, just show me glass jars. I didn't see like food or anything, but it made me think of, you know, the canning jars. But maybe I'm misinterpreting what they are. You know, maybe it has to do with printing. I don't know. Oh, you try to get your own messages. Yeah, I feel like it's. They're saying that's a. It's just not, you know, try not to have too much expectation and just, you know, just whatever comes. It's usually best, because it can get. I saw a cat. It feels like it's it was like an orange, but then I felt like it was brown as well, like a darker color. I don't well, transition, I don't think it means you are, but like transitioning me, yeah, I guess. I don't know. I hope not. Well, I mean, like, some people are like, yeah, I'd like to go because of, you know, but I don't feel like, I feel like it's more of just transitioning, like going transversing, you know, like, that's why I took it as like seeing through the veil, being there and being here. Have you been, I know you were. Collision of beliefs, styles, attitudes, and energies. Have you been having, I feel like it says collision, issues with people, like when, you know, you want to talk to people about it, but really not, I mean, like, there's some people that you can talk to about what you've been doing, but sometimes there's others that just, I mean, would really, you know, like, you think of a storm, like the clouds colliding, and it just wouldn't be a conversation that would be fun to have because of the way they think. Makes me feel like you already intuitively know who you can talk to about what you've been doing and how, you know, your own feelings about things, but there's other people that, you know, just have they're not as open-minded, or everyone has your best, yeah, okay, your intentions, yeah, that's right. So I feel like but I feel like with that, it's like, I feel like it's more of like, makes me feel like your mom. Does your mom have, because it's like I feel like, is it hard to talk to your mom about stuff? Feels like another woman. And it feels like a mom to me. It's hard to talk to her about things. It might not be the spirit stuff, but it just says the past returns for a time. It's like I feel like you just don't, do you get along with your, you know, ghosts of the past? Like, just sometimes you guys can rub each other the wrong way. I feel like it's just understanding that, you know, there's just some people, sometimes those feelings, oh God, can come up, you know, if I can get it to work. But I feel like that's more of, it has a mask on there, which is, your mom is pretty easy. Oh, it's felt like a woman. Like, if you know, where you have, like, it's hard to talk to her. Oh, okay. That's what I mean. Yeah, it's like just take it the wrong way. Yeah, okay. Yeah. So might not be about the spirit stuff, but it might just be like, you know, just in general, you know, things. Where, like, you normally, if you know, with your best friend, you could respond and tell something about your feelings, but with your mom, if you do it, she might take it the wrong way, and then it's like not like you have to put on a mask, but there's got to be there's a lot of, like, kind of dancing around things because you don't want to, like, upset her in a way, you know, because I feel like it's a lot of just inner feeling of confidence in herself and her own, you know, being. It's like she doesn't want to just, I don't want to say to be wrong, but kind of like, it's like, you know, it's just, oh, it could be your sister. Yeah, it could be. Just doesn't want to be wrong. Like, if you say something, it's just like, you gotta just kind of not tell how you really feel because they take it personally, you know? And it's like, well, that's not what I meant. It's like, it's not like what you intended, but it's like, I feel like it's just her own healing issues that have the confidence in her own self that need to, I feel like it's like both of them in one, that message, but it could be, yeah. But I feel like it's just but I think it's also reason why I'm gonna say the next thing is because I got this card, be your true self. I feel like it really does. I mean, it's not, if they make something you say makes them uncomfortable, it's for them to figure out themselves, and it's not something for you to dance around if it's something that you really need to tell them. So I feel like it's I think that's important, because it says just be your true self. It's like sometimes they should, like, you never mean to like make somebody uncomfortable, but if it's important, then they have an issue, you just say it, and it's not like you have to make them understand or have to over explain it. You just tell them, and then it'd be like, well, that's how I feel, or that's what it is. So it's like learning to be your true self and around them. I mean, like, obviously we live from our heart space, you're not gonna, but sometimes things, don't dance around. I feel like it's your dad kind of indicating that, because it's like I feel like he was one to kind of, you were able to talk to more about things and not respond in that way. And so it's not like you're never going to really have the same with your sister and your mom, but it's like it's not, but at the same time, it's like, just when something is like needing to be, it's like your voice is valuable, is what I feel like he's saying. It's like, he doesn't want you to be uncomfortable or have discomfort because you're afraid to because you exist, it's like you exist, and if you're uncomfortable about something, it's okay to say it, and then if they have something wrong with that, and if they have something wrong with that, I feel like they listened, like, more, but it was more of like, because I think too, it's the way he said it. It was more of fact than emotion, but it's like, okay, this is just this, and this is the way it is, and it's like, and then they kind of just, then he put up that, it's like he was able to not hold whatever emotion then came up from it, so it's like, if he said something, he allowed them to feel their emotion if they need, instead of then saying, well, and that's where the back and forth can come, if you do it that way. But I feel he did take on a lot more of like trying to soothe it, then I think there's just so much awareness of him, of how you guys felt, and how, there's a lot of love for his family. Did your mom and dad, were they still together? Because I feel like there was, I don't know why I feel like they're kind of apart, but they're divorced, but it makes me feel like they were. Did I get any special presents? Oh, Leah asked. Yeah, I did get special presents. I don't know why I feel like they were divorced. Okay, they were, okay. But I still feel like he was very much there for you and your sister. So it must have been, oh, they were, oh, not divorced, okay. Just kind of like separated. I don't just feel like they're kind of distant from each other. I don't know why. Alright, well, yeah, I just feel distance. I don't know. Alright, so Ty, let's see if we'll... Sorry, I gave you so much. let's see what else we got, and then we'll give one more card and... Oh, okay. Did he have... Oh. Well, I got this card. It says, intoxication, distorted view, overindulgence. I feel like it's just also people that are under the influence can then react differently. I feel like I don't... It's like I don't feel like he wants me to go there, though. Like I feel like he's just saying, just be aware of that. I think you know that, but it's just like, that can have a lot of influence on how people react. So, I feel like that's not, I don't know if that's happening now. It makes me feel like it was more in the past, but, than now. I'll leave his love with you, Ty, and, I'm just trying to... I'm not getting anything for a present from spirits. Like I'm not getting one now. I don't know if he left or... I don't sense that he's... Yeah, okay, yeah. He showed me a train. Made me feel like a train. You're welcome, Ty. Thank you for coming. Appreciate you. Alright, Yvonne. Yvonne. Yeah, Leah, if you're still here, I did get special presents. I got this cool bobblehead. I'll go get it. I got it from my daughter. I was pretty excited. Bobblehead for Christmas. Figure out where I'm gonna put it. See? Look at that. Isn't that pretty neat? It's got the it's got the monkey guy. It's from the original one. I don't know if it's not like really even, but isn't that cool? It's the Wicked Witch of the West. It's so cute. Oh. Alright, it's back. Alright, it's back. Alright. Sorry about that. Yeah. It's back. Maybe if I gotta lower some of this thing. I go to settings on here. Should do that. Yvonne, are you here, hon? It's been on my wish list for a while, so that's what I should give it to. Maybe Yolanda? I don't know. It might have kicked people off. Oh, there you are. Okay, no problem. Leah, would you like a message? See what 2006 has going on here. fairy tale hair on. Let's see what I got. Okay. Let's see what we got for this year for you, Leah. Let's see. Oh. It's very specific. It's like it's a box. I don't if it'll show up. It just says box. It makes me feel like, because I was thinking about the other day, you know, manifesting for the new year. And sometimes they talk about having a manifesting, you know, people do a lot of well, I've done it for 3 years now with my friends, but they do a lot of those canvas boards, and then they have like the oh man, that's why I was trying to do it over there. It's like having issues. They have the canvas board, and then what they do is they'll put the you know, their intentions of manifesting thing for the year. And so, but there's also this thing where you have a box and you put all these, like, you know, you could do it in a box. It makes me feel like that. And anytime you, like, throughout the year, you know, you want to manifest something, you just, you know, or have an idea, you write it on a slip of paper and you put it in this box. Instead of trying to do it all in one take with a canvas board, right? You know, with you know, cutting everything out and doing, you know, it's nice to have that so you can look at it and, you know what your intentions are for, you know, or what you're trying to manifest for the year. But it makes me feel like with this box, it's like as you're intuitively coming, you know, you then put the slip of paper in. I thought that was, you know, I did a AI like picture of it and stuff, and of manifesting your dreams box. I did a click like last month, but it's that's what comes. Hi, Zach. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna give Leah a reading, and then if Yvonne, and then you, Zach. I never heard of that. Yeah, it's like a manifesting book. She's done the I'll bring out one of my mine. I have this stuff. I have 3 of them over there. I don't know when. This was last year, not this year, but I did this. See, it has all the different things. That's what we do. So canvas board. You can do that. We do that, you know, as a gathering. You know, I have 2 other ones over there. I keep them. And then you can, at the end of the year, look and see what you did. It says here the witch's cottage. Witch's cottage. It's like I feel like it's like doing things, you know, like, well, they always talk like about a witch's like house, and like, oh, that's where the witch. It makes me feel like it's like just allowing yourself to be who you want to be and not worry about what other people say. I feel like you I feel like you've been doing that more, like doing that lately, or I feel like you are part of that. But all right, we're back, I think. Sorry, it keeps on. was talking about, I saw it was off. I had the thing all like ready for the laptop to do it, because then it won't. I have like everybody home, so everybody's using the internet, so I'm trying to make sure that I offload things and it's not working. I don't know why. Okay. So there is the just allowing yourself to be true to who you want to, you know, people talk, they talk, and not worrying about it. So I feel like it's like, you know, let people think what they want to think about you, is I guess is what the whole thing is with that. And not worry about like setting them straight. It's also the just dragon energy. Just I feel like it's like an okay, you hear me. Okay. Then there's the dragon energy more so like just the allowing the feeling of, you know, being fierce and being I guess it's more of a like a shadow self, right? Like more of the fierceness and the it's like the protective mother almost. Like I'm not saying it like you have to protect children right now, but like it's like protecting your own self. It's like a feeling of like protecting your own self, but not like you're putting up a guard as much. I'm not saying like putting up a wall, but like you are like protecting your own energy, you know, with your like a which is like a treasure in itself, you know, because are you trying to like keep more energy like towards your own family and a person that you're seeing? Are you, it shows like marrying. I've never seen this card before. It says marrying. Are you like seeing somebody and you're trying to like I feel like just trying to center on that more than the other people, like more of the outside part of your family. It's like trying to center your attention more on your relationship with the like your love life, you know. I'm not saying you're married, but and then also the mirror, if they have a mirror, just makes me feel like just that's sometimes the reason why things that come up with issues with other people with the relationships is because it's just the way that you interact. It's not something you're doing, it's just the way, it's things that are keeping down, that there's, it's like just because of who you are, it kind of puts a mirror up in front of them and they're able to see themselves more, and it just becomes and then instead of like realizing that themselves, they kind of lash out at you. I don't feel like they're like lashing out, but you know, you don't feel as like some people are not as friendly sometimes. So I feel like it's knowing that it's just because whatever they're feeling inside, they're projecting onto you like a mirror, you know. So and they're blaming you instead of really looking into themselves. So I feel like that's what the mirror is about. But it's also knowing that sometimes we do put our own projections onto people too, and then we realize that, you know, we're putting up something that we really wanted to feel from them, you know, and that can be sad as well. So that's what I'm feeling with that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes sense. Okay. All right. Well, good for you. You know, it's hard, but, you know, I feel like it's again that dragon energy, you know, protecting yourself and your own treasure inside of you that you know is valuable, right? I feel like it's just knowing your worth and your value, and so yeah. It's hard. I do feel like that even with the mirror here, with the tulips and stuff, it's now like, you know, understanding that, you know, you've seen through that. Yeah, it's like, well, and then the snake, I feel like is more of just transformation, you know, transformation. I don't see it as like, you know, some people look at snakes as a negative, but I feel like it's more of a transformation, like transitioning, you know, shedding old skin, the old you know, and becoming a new, you know, even though it's growth. That's why snakes shed it, right? Because they're growing out of their old skin. You're welcome, Leah. Thank you. It's all good stuff starting the year. A lot of stuff unfolding, and you know, it's hard work, but you're doing great stuff. It is the year of the snake. Oh, yeah, that's right. It is. I forgot. Well, it's your year. That's what I just got goosebumps. Made me feel like it's your year, Leah. So that's that's great. Yeah. Thank you for coming. Did you get anything special for Christmas? Any special things that you? Yvonne, if you're still around, or you're ready, I can give you a read. If not, then I'll go to Zach. Let's see what time it is. Oh, you're fine, Yvonne. Don't worry. Oh, you got tickets to see. And Garbage. Oh my gosh. I don't know who Skunk Annecy is. I'll have to check that. But Garbage. Nice. That is exciting. With your bestie. That's awesome. Can't go wrong there. That's fun. Zach, if you're here, honey. Zach BSP. That is like the best gift of all of it. Do they play soon? I hope they do. Because that's a hard thing to wait for. Right. I think I've heard of Skunk Fantasy. I have to check that out. I don't know if Zach is here. Oh, he's here. Okay. Alright, Zach, I got any guidance, direction, or revelation. Okay. Alright, Zach. What does Zach need to know? Oh. Wait till June. At least it'll be nice out. Well, that'll be a nice birthday present too. Get a t-shirt from there. All right, Zach, here you go. What is meant for you will find you. I feel like there's just you know, sometimes we're really trying to look for, you know, answers, or, you know, like there are like goalposts on the way of our path that we want to like get, you know, see, or like an indication we're doing the right thing, or do it, you know, on the right path. And it's like, what is meant for you will find you. It's like there's no like forcing it. It'll find you. Don't worry, you know. I feel like that's what they're saying. It's like makes me just feel like, especially the scene, but it's more of like just looking out into the, like, do you go for walks, or when you're outside, it's like you're like kind of looking around going like, give me a sign, you know. And it's like you're just not feel like intuitively like, am I supposed to do this? And then it's like, give me a sign. It's like, well, I feel like they're just like, and you're not feeling like any are really coming, and you're like kind of, I don't want to say disappointed, but you're like, you know, I really don't know. But it's like, I feel like it's just like, what is meant for you will find you. So if if it's appearing on your lap and it's there, it's pretty much meant for you. What you're asking for, you know. I feel like it's like, yeah, feel, don't think. That's what it's saying. So it's like, I think that's where intuition can really, something with work, Zach. It's like you're thinking, well, should I do this or should I do that? And it's like, is it something with work that is causing you to like, I mean, but I feel like it's like, when you feel it, sometimes you might be overthinking what it is that you need to do, or overthinking the feeling. And it's just like, no, it's just like, once the intuition comes, yeah, it's reason and rational. Once the feeling comes, it's like, that's the first few seconds, and that's your intuition. That's usually what, you know, your intuition. And then after that is the mind, you know, ruminating and thinking about it and trying to, you know, analyze it. It's like sometimes that's okay, you know, but with intuition it's not. I mean, like, it's just gonna find you and you're gonna feel it. Sometimes you won't, you know, it's not always a feeling, but it says, let this be your sign. So it's like, let this be your sign that you should feel, don't think, and that you should what's meant for you will find you. So what I was just saying about you looking for signs, let this be your sign that you know, you are, you know, on the right path. What you've been trying to like figure out, you have, but it's like, just stop thinking about it, you know, overthinking about it. Do you have, I feel like you have, makes me feel like it's like a lot of these are like the same. You keep saying, and these aren't like that. Like, so it's like, really, your soul knows, and you know when your soul knows. I feel like, is there something? Oh, sorry. Is there something with your daughter? Do you have a daughter, or I feel like a younger person, a girl? I wanted to say daughter. That you're just having like issues, like, I don't want to say issues, but there's like things that are coming up about. It's just been kind of hard to understand where to like venture with it, like how to approach it, or if you're doing the right thing. But I heard daughter, so it made me feel like unless I just feel like it's just follow your intuition with that too. I feel like it's, unless it's a mom in spirit that has, that they're talking about their daughter around you, but I felt like it was, I didn't feel that as much. I felt more of, because I heard daughter and made me feel like you're like a young woman around you. It says trust the call, so I feel like, yeah, they're just telling you the same thing. It's like trust it, trust what. There's like a mom in spirit. Okay. So maybe that's like there's her daughter is around you, or is she talking about you? But there is like, I just feel like there's this daughter, it must be her, it's her daughter. She has a daughter. And I feel like it's like just been issues around that daughter, if you understand. Oh, okay. Oh, your sister Yasmin is, okay. So she's with her. Oh, okay. That makes more sense. But there was issues around her at one point. Makes me feel like she couldn't see clearly, but I don't feel like it was like as much of, I feel like she had like more so like wasn't looking at things the way they should have been. Like the situation. I'm having issues with my throat. Like more so like right here, like my lymph node area. Like right here and here. It makes me feel like they were swollen. I was trying to think, well, is it cancer? Is it like sickness or something else with the throat? But I can't get anything else. All I'm getting is like it's really like kind of tight there. I don't know if that is around your mom or Yasmin. But I feel like that might have been something to do with how they passed. And for her, I felt like there's a glossing over of the situation. That's what I felt like with Yasmin. just hard time breathing in general. So, I don't know if this is relevant to them, but that's what I was feeling. So I don't know if it. And then for your mom, I feel like also my heart, but I feel like that's more of like a heart. It makes me feel like a heart attack, or like on this side. But also then, Zach, inspiration hunt. I feel like it's just looking for things that bring out that drive in your own spirit, you know, in your own inner fire. And I feel like there's like been it's kind of like a lack of that lately. And you know, I said lately, and now I want to say like it was like, I feel like it's been getting better now. So I feel like it was, and then now you're starting to feel that fire, like a drive to do something, and I think they've been trying to push it. So just trust it and go with what is, you know, inspiring you. I'll leave that with you, Zach. I don't know if I do feel like they're together. I felt like was there issues with your sister at one point? I was taking it as there was now with the daughter, but maybe it was back in the, like she wasn't really seeing things for what they were, and you're trying to tell her and explain it to her. Like I don't know if it was something medical that you were trying to explain to her that she should, but she was kind of just not really paying attention. That's what it made me feel like. There's like something, I don't know if, I feel like it was with the daughter, you were trying to explain something medical. Maybe it wasn't with her, maybe it was about her mom. About the mom. But anyway, there was a medical thing that you were talking with her about, and I feel like she kind of glossed it over and didn't want to take it for what it was. So I'll oh, no worries, Yvonne. No worries at all. So I'll leave their love with you, Zach. I was like, oh, she had a heart complication, she had autoimmune. Oh, okay. That makes a lot of sense. That makes sense with the whole thing with the throat. Yeah. Wish we had more time to figure things out. Yeah. Yeah. That makes sense with the lymph nodes. Was Yasmin in a bad relationship though? I feel like she wasn't like treated very well with someone. Like, did she like not pick the best partner? Made me feel like there was an issue with a partner of hers. This might have been your mom though, because my heart started hurting again. It might have been your mom. I feel like they're not saying. I feel like she's saying it wasn't with your dad as much, but it was more with her dad. Like her dad wasn't very nice to her. Yeah, so I feel like it's that way. Unless, yeah, it's like like a feeling, and then, you know, trying to. So yeah, I feel like it with your mom. Well, I'll leave their love with you, Zach. I don't know if you're still here, but they're both together, and I feel like they're around you, and they showed me pie. I was trying to understand what pie. I was a little like, but it made me feel like a pie that she would normally make around this time. And I'm getting lightheaded thinking of it. Like, I don't know why. I just feel kind of. But I do feel like she she wanted to make it like, and then she wasn't feeling well enough to the last time you were with her. I feel like it's apple, which isn't a normal Christmas time pie, but I feel like she made a really good apple pie. So I'll leave her love with them. Zach, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. All right, Yvonne, no worries. Gotta talk to the brother. No worries, no worries. Have to talk to Zach. Hi, Ivan. Or Ivy? Ivina? Oh, I don't know. All right, Yvonne. Alright, I'll give you a reading, Yvonne, and then if Ivina, if you want one after, I can give you one, and then I'll call it then we'll call it. Then I'll never on as long as that. Oh, that's wow. Misses you. Yeah, sometimes it happens that way. Just little. I got the Yvonne soul coaching. Let's see what I got. Just wanted to connect. Yes, father was not a good person. Yasmin was too young as passing. Yeah, I felt like they were Zach. Yeah, our father was not. Yeah, I didn't feel it as much as your dad. Oh, you're welcome, Zach. Thank you for coming, and appreciate you. Thank you. Oh yeah, I was so close. Yeah, Yvonne, you said so close. It's good to be there. Yeah. Well, yeah. Gratitude. I think he's just grateful for you. I feel like, you know. Yeah. Well, you said you're close, but I feel like there is a deep connection there, and understanding it just it makes me feel like where your emotions can be felt, but not like he's giving them to you, and both are like just there for each other, I feel like it's just a sweet surrender to just like your own feelings and thoughts. I feel like you make him hug you, yeah. I feel like as you got older, there was more of a connection than when you were younger. Makes me feel like he had to work out some things though too, just to find his own self. I feel like he kind of got lost in the family a little bit, like just the family of idea of himself, like like he had to build up more confidence. Yeah, it made me like I feel like that family ideal was he the only boy? Because I feel like it was like the idea of having, being the man, the boy, and being male in the family, Yeah, he had to believe in himself. I feel like it's a lot of belief in himself. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I think there's a lot of like Well, when you have loss like that too, there's like the thought of who they could have been, and there's like that becomes a ghost of that, and an expectation. Then I mean, there's a lot of expectation, right? It's like he had to believe in his own self, and yeah. I think he just kind of got a little lost before that, though. But I mean, I feel like it's like also very. I feel like, you know, who he ended up being with. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah. Make time for him. But I feel like that's also because, you know, like, he comes to you because he does feel seen. You see, like, seen for who he is and he always was. Instead of, and his own potential, you know what I mean? Where other people had put other potential onto him. And I feel it was gonna... Because when I was talking before, I was gonna say that he found a woman that appreciated him. But then you said he doesn't have that. Is he thinking about going somewhere else? Like, divorce? I feel like it's just like... you know, I mean, like... I did feel like from spirit though, like so I felt that. I don't know why. It made me feel like there was somebody that didn't appreciate him, and now he found somebody that he could. No, he'll stay with him. Yeah, so this made me feel like maybe that was just like spirit saying like he could do that, but yeah, I don't know. But it made me feel like I do feel like there is like, I feel like it's your mom explaining like, you know, only like there's a thing like just a feeling of like there's only things that you could have done, like even, you know, in your heart and the way you are, to understand that, which I feel like there was too much grief in her heart. I feel like it, you know, very close to mom, but I feel like there's a belief in him that more than what she even had. I feel like she's trying to say, like, even there's just so much grief in her heart too. Like, I just feel like she's just saying that you back. I don't think they had problems as much. And yeah, I know I didn't sense they had issues, but more so they were that she just felt like you had that more in her heart for him than she did. You know, that belief and that space, I guess, to allow him to like kind of grow. And it's like there's just a lot more like of like, it says truth up here, but it makes me feel like it's more of like the intuition looking into the crystal ball of oh yeah, it was a done thing then. Yeah. It's just like looking at, knowing that there's so much truth to how you felt more so than the perception of what they had felt around it, you know. Oh, his only girlfriend. Oh wow. Yeah. Back then that's what they did. Yep. I feel like though he does find the even though beauty in her. You know, he does look at the light of, you know, her better attributes, and or just the beauty in life too. I feel like it's been just difficult. He's got a heart. Yeah, I feel like yeah, you do got his back. I feel like there is a lot of it too. Like he does feel fulfilled. I mean, there is like, and I feel like that's the same for you too. Like I feel like there's like even though there is a fulfillment in doing what he does and what you do, and there's like a it's like looking at it, like what all that you know, the certain things, that looking at the beauty of what is beautiful, that rather than looking at that, it's not like a denial of what it is, but more of just, well, we did, I think Car was grateful in the beginning too, gratitude, just being grateful for things he's got and the people, you know. I feel like it did like straighten him out to the relationship, made him like be more responsible and just kind of bunker, well, he had to bunker down, but it was like just being more responsible. Yeah, it is fine. Oh, I pulled it upside down. Healing, and I just feel like it's just, you know, a lot of, I feel like she does give him space to like kind of, it's like as much as like there's a lot of, well, I just feel like there's a lot of healing that through the relationship, even though it's, you know, he's learning a lot of things too, so yeah, very old-fashioned. Yeah, I didn't mean to give your brother a reading, but I feel like there's a reason though to it. Maybe it has something to do with the way you know, I feel like it's from your family. I feel like there's a sadness from your dad, because I do feel like with your mom, I don't know why there's a sadness from your dad. Maybe so, just not because of, like, I mean, do you feel like, not, he's still proud of his son. He's proud of his son. No, not, that's not where the sadness is coming from. I think it's just a sadness of how you might have like treated him a little bit. Like, I think felt like he was too hard on him. Was he kind of hard on him? There's a sadness that way. Your mom, I feel like she was just very, like, I feel like it was like a, well, you said he was very close, but I feel like it was like a mama's boy. Like, she really adored him, but, you know, there was things that, expectations, you know, it's just expectations, I feel like, that, you know, that, so, and like a present from spirit is showing me a horse, but it's like a rocking horse. So oh yeah, okay, that's why dad on, yeah, it's like a sadness from that. Yeah, they showed a rocking horse, made me think it was made of wood. But anyway, I'll leave his love with you, Yvonne. Thank you for working with me. I'm sorry if the feed is kind of jattered. I couldn't get my laptop to work, so it's somehow this, when he goes on this computer, it goes kind of, can't think of a horse. Yeah, it's weird. It's like a wooden. Alright. Well, thanks, Yvonne. Hope you have a good night. Alright, Yvonne, think it's Ivana, or is there just Ivan? I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. Ivana? If you want like a reading. Maybe it's not as big of, it looks like a rocking horse, but it might not have been one you could ride. Maybe it's more of a knick-knack or something. Yes, Yvonne. Okay. I thought it was, but I was just making sure. Because sometimes people just put extra letters after the... Okay, Yvonne. Facebook might be down. Okay. Oh, no worries. You didn't mug. No, you didn't. You didn't mug me around. Okay, have fun. Okay, I'll let you know. Thank you, Yvonne. Thank you very much. Thanks for coming. Have fun. Okay. Gratitude, assistance, guidance, understanding. It's point of view. Your point of view. So, it's like some... Well, it's just like I felt like more of like something going on right now. Made me feel like somebody around you. It didn't feel like your point of view as much, but their point of view. It's hard to get them to feel like little angel. Get them to understand the I don't want to say lesson as much, just the better side of the situation, where it's like normally, you know, instead of it's the positive, I couldn't think of that word. It's like they can't think of the positive part of it. It's like they're concentrating just on the negative, and you're trying to highlight that for them, but it's not happening. And I feel like it's Spirit's saying, like, with a situation like that, Ivana, it's just like allow it. It's like you tell them, but it's that awareness is not going to ever, like, if it's not hitting, it's not hitting, and it's only so much you can do. Is that your partner? Well, I didn't sense who it was. I just knew it was somebody around you that, you know, their point of view has been pretty negative about something that's been going on, instead of looking at it as like for instance, when you get hurt, right? Say you like you broke a bone, right? It's like instead of going, oh man, I gotta go to all these appointments, I gotta do this and that, it's like, well, now I can, you know, crochet, or I can, you know, watch the movie, the season that I can, instead of concentrating on the negative of the situation, look at what positive it brought out. And I feel like it's like you're trying to like highlight that for them, but it's like they just don't want to hear it. But it's not because it's like they got to have that, they want to feel that negative, they want to wallow in it. And it's like sometimes if you do say it, it's just like you're not gonna, if they don't want to have the awareness around it, you said it once or twice or whatever, it's like, just, you know, just becomes a more of a frustrating thing to bring it up, right? So that's what I'm feeling. It's just like if they don't want to have the understanding of it in that way, it's sad because they're gonna be in the negative, but there's only so much you can do, right? Are you feeling that, I feel like this, is your partner thinking of doing something different with his job? Like, or is he complaining about his job? And you're like, well, I feel like there is like it says a career transition. So it's like, is there something going on with work where it's work related? It says career transformation, and it's opportunity, advancement, excitement, change. Sometimes change can, even though it's a good change, it can be, you know, people, it can still be stressful. So I feel like there's just like too much around it. There's it is feeling, oh, okay, you just started a business. Okay, that makes sense. So it's with both of you then. And it says you're right. You're ready. Ah. But I said you're right, which is funny because you said you suggested that he should apply for a promotion, and I said you're right. So I feel like that's, I'm saying, yeah, you're right, he should. And I feel like there also, with all this change with the work, it's like you guys are ready. You're ready for this. It's validation. It's encouragement. They're encouraging you to, yes, go forward. I just think he has, I feel like he does have the confidence in himself, but I feel like there's that, what if that I don't get it, and then there's that, he doesn't want to feel that rejection, you know. There's like a feeling that, you know, they might, what if they don't approve it, you know. I'm not saying that he holds a lot of that, of his identity in his work, but it feels kind of that way. Like when I'm feeling this, I feel like it's oh, and then I got have confidence, but it was upside down. But I don't go by the upside down, but they do have doubt, scattered, passive tense. So it's like he's just, but it's like have confidence in it. I feel like he doesn't have the confidence. Oh, you're insecure about your business. Yeah. Is there more of like a feeling of like you're not, I mean, like not knowing enough, like about what to do, like not having as much knowledge as you think that you're thinking you need more knowledge. Says Sand de la Fawn turquoise, forgiveness, seeking freedom, healing. And it makes me feel like it's more of like, this is more of a it's not, I don't feel like this is as much work related, but just what you're feeling, the insecurity. It's more of like your own healing that needs to be done. You know, so I don't feel like it's like you have the knowledge. Yeah, like you never can have enough knowledge about stuff, but I feel like it's also, it's more of, say, a trauma, but it's just more of a healing thing that needs to be done about with you, more so than because of your knowledge. I feel like you have the knowledge, and now this is just a confidence issue with yourself. But you're wondering if you're gonna get back to it. Compassion, self-care, simplification, beauty. It says, I feel like it's wanting you to like really look inward right now. I feel like doing more self-care, getting in touch with more of your femininity, like your own self, because it says simplification, beauty, like just taking care of doesn't mean, but I was gonna say it doesn't mean you have to like dress up or anything, but more so like just like self-care and your own compassion and your own taking care of yourself and your own needs. I feel like he's got a lot on his mind. That's what I feel like is like a lot, like not as much about the relationship, but more about, well, I felt like a lot about work and a lot about just confidence in being that he can be the man that you need. There's a lot of confidence with the man that he is, like he doesn't feel like, which is why I think there's a lot that kind of played out. Okay, and then I feel like it's just like, well, green heart space, or like your heart chakra, and I feel like there is a like, it says evolution. I do have a feeling like there's gonna be a change and a more of a like the relationship is gonna get back together, but it's gonna be it's gonna evolve into more than what it was before. I think there's more of a needing of through, but I feel like that's where the self-care and stuff comes from. It's like, you guys gotta like feel your own stuff, and it's like through that the vulnerability can happen. I feel like he really does concentrate on other things, so he does not feel his own vulnerability in his emotions, if that makes sense. So yeah, I think if he can do that, being more vulnerable with you and emotional will help himself to feel what he needs to feel to, make the relationship work. And just understanding his own love for you too, all right, I'll just pull you one more card. I didn't have anybody from Spirit. I guess it was just more of a spirit guide thing here. Psychic reading. It says faith, optimism, excitement, breakthrough. So I feel like it's just, it's like just, I feel like it is an optimistic thing that, just have faith that you guys are going to get back. There's be a breakthrough of understanding with each other, Oh, you're wondering if you have business to take off? All right, let's see. I believe so. It says blessings in disguise. It says I think it's just gonna happen. Makes me feel like it's gonna happen more so than you think, in different ways than you think. But it does say trust, revelation, significance, surprise. So I do believe it's like oh, like like she didn't expect the balloon to be popping a bunch of confetti, but it happened. So I do believe that it will. You're welcome, Ivana. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you. Leave the love of spirit with you. So, okay, well, thanks everyone for coming. And I might not be here on Tuesday. I usually am live on Tuesdays at 5:00 p.m. Eastern, which is 10:00 p.m. United Kingdom time. But we'll see. I have carpet being put into my office tomorrow. Oh no, wait. Yeah, tomorrow, maybe Tuesday. So that's why. Might not be here Tuesday. I will keep you updated, but I will be here. I will be live on Prism of Light's Facebook page at 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern, 10 o'clock p.m. United Kingdom time on Thursday. So still got that planned. So, and I will be back on here at 6 in an hour and a half. I'm going to be with TikTok this time instead of Facebook, and I'm hoping all these, like, I can get, I'm going to get this fixed. This is the audio, and then it will be dropped. So if you want to you're seeing a replay of this, I'll be back in an hour and a half. So, okay. So as we begin to close, I want you to take a moment and notice how you feel now. And even if nothing changed on the outside, something usually settles on the inside. And whatever was meant to reach you tonight has already done so. You don't need to hold on to it tightly. Just let it walk with you into the coming days. What's gently unfolding doesn't need your pressure. It needs your trust. And thank you for spending part of your Sunday with me here today, for showing up as you are, and for allowing Spirit to meet you softly. Be gentle with yourself. Rest when you can, and wander slowly. I'll be waiting in Wonderland. I'll see you in an hour and a half.